This call is now being recorded.
And now it's being recorded. The body block. Wala kinja AI. And now it's recorded. Niman. Module 7, 6 and 7 niya. I-merge ko lang.
Sir, mali po.
And yung 6 kasi ito yung title niya. Yan. Welcome to Data Management, and I am excited, guys, to have you here in our class, virtual class, and we want to explore the basics of handling data and interpreting all the kinds of graph. So get ready to learn how to collect, organize, and understand and interpret to solve the problems. And this number 7, it is all about the interpretation of the graphs. And we're going to determine here, grow and apply critical thinking skills to analyze the problem. And aside from that, we have, yes, interpretation of the data. So it is all about statistics. Okay. So we have here the data management. So data presentation. Okay. First time. What is data presentation? Let's say data presentation, it is a visual presentation kung saan we are going to use a data presentation for us to be able to easily understand and easily interpret the data. And we have 3 models of data presentation. Number 1 is textual. Number 2 is tabular. Number 3 is graphical. So what is textual, guys? So when we say textual, from the word itself, text, textual, it is all about text. It is all about paragraphs. It is all about sentences. That's it. It's only a matter of words. And that is textual. Tabular, guys. Tabular, from the word itself, tabular, it has table. Table has rows and what we call that one, the rows and the columns. It could be in a horizontal, it could be a vertical. And this is the most effective way in showing relationships. And we have the graphical. Graphical, it is a visual presentation, just like the pie graph, line graph, bar graph, histogram, etc. All right. So again, we have the data presentation. What is the purpose of data presentation? Data presentation, it is all about interpreting or showing the data in the most easiest way in how to interpret the data or the information that you gather. And now, we have, okay, blanco yan, blanco kasi, yan, blanco yan, blanco. And meron tayong tinatawag na statistics. What is statistics, guys? Statistics is statistics. Kapag sinabi mong statistics, that's the time that it is all about collecting, yan, collecting, gathering information, gathering, interpretation, yan. Interpreting, interpreting, pa. Collecting, gathering, interpreting, organizing, organizing, yeah, etc. Statistics, guys, is a branch of mathematics that it is all about collecting, gathering, interpreting, and organizing of data. Okay? So meron tayong 2 branches of statistics. Ano nga ba ito? 2 branches. 2 branches of statistics. Sige nga. What are the 2 branches of statistics? Can you give me one? Can you please use the in-call messages? If you know the answer, you can write your answer or open your microphone. Oh, what are the 2 branches of statistics? Can you please type your answer? Harrison, what is your answer?
Descriptive statistics and inferential statistics.
Wow naman. Anong pangalan mo ulit?
Medina,
Can you please use the in-call messages para makita ko kasi mahina yung boses mo?
Medina po.
Ha?
Harrison po, sir.
Anong last name mo?
Medina.
Medina.
Block 10 po.
Okay, block 10. Very good. We have the 2 branches, the descriptive. and inferential. Kapag sinabi mong descriptive, guys, that is describing the data. Inferential is giving our predictions. Okay? Giving predictions. Again, we have two branches of statistics, descriptive and inferential. Descriptive is describing the data. Inferential is you're giving your predictions. All right? Next. And we have the so-called data. So what is data? For example, here in UPAP, we conducted a survey and our subject is you. We're going to collect information, gather information from you. And all of the data that we gathered, we're going to keep it. Okay? We're going to handle the data with transparency because we're talking about the handling of the data in a good, transparent way. So ang tawag po doon, if you're going to gather an information, and that is what we call the set of facts that gives you information about things. Again, this is the set of facts of information. Yeah, that is what we call data. Yeah. For example, nag-gather kami ng survey and yung magagather namin information, ang tawag namin doon is data. Right? That is data. And we have the two types of data naman. Two types of data. So, meron tayong two types of data. What are those? What are the two types of data, guys? Okay, Mark Moreno.
Hello po, sir.
Hello.
Two types of data, sir. Quantitative and qualitative data.
Quali and quanti is two types of research. Two types. Two types ng research yan. Quali. Quali and quanti. Yeah. So sa research, meron tayong quali and quanti. Quali, parang attitude, ganyan. Quanti, it's all about numbers. So meron tayong two types of data. Ooh. Meron tayong, what is it? Categorical and anong isa? Numerical. Hey, nasa module number 6 tayo. Categorical and numerical. Okay? Dito sa categorical, dyan na yung papasok yung naming. Naming lang ito. Naming, ranking, ganyan. Ito naman, expected na natin dito si numerical, and the numerical expected po si values. May values na dito. May numbers na dito. Okay? Now, again, in categorical data, we have naming, ranking. So, ibig sabihin, we don't have the value in categorical. You're just going to categorize things. Numerical, it has values, numbers. And under numerical, meron tayong two types of variables. Two types of variables. Ito yung classifying ng numerical. So what are the two classifying of numerical data? Number one here, guys, is din napapasok si discrete. Discrete. And number two is continuous. Continuous, we're spelling, sir. Continuous. U-O-U-S. Yeah. Okay, ulitin natin. We have the data. Two types of data. Categorical, numerical. Two types of research, quali, quanti. Two types of variables or classifying of numerical data. Discrete and continuous. Kapag sinabi mong discrete, guys, we obtain it by counting. Obtained by counting. So, pwede natin siyang mabilang. Ito naman, yung continuous, obtained by measuring. Okay? Mini-measure natin ito. Example ng discrete, aside from that, the keyword here is whole number. Dapat walang decimal. Ito naman, may decimal siya. Okay, that's the keyword. Example natin ng discrete daw. So since it is obtained by counting, meron siyang katapusan. So example yan is pag may word na number. Pag may nabasa kayong word na number, automatic po, example po yan ng discrete. The number of male. The number of male in your block. Kaya nyo bang bilangin yung bilang ng babae sa section 10? Hello, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, and that is example of discrete. Another example, how about the total number of students in Mayupang? Is it discrete or continuous?
Discrete, sir.
Discrete kasi meron tayong data. Lahat ng estudyante dito sa Yupang, nabibilang namin yan. Eh, saktong-sakto yan and whole number po yan. Hindi pwedeng magkaroon ng decimal ang tao kasi kapag may decimal yan, ano yan, hinati yung tao, di ba? So, dapat whole number yan. So, continuous naman, guys. Diyan napapasok si weight. Yan. Weight, temperature, kilometer distance na yan. Yung distance, kasi yan, may mga decimal yung mga yan. Okay? Continuous, measuring, and it has a decimal. Okay? Mamaya magbibigay tayo ng example. And ano pa? So, meron tayong tinatawag na levels of measurement. Module 6 pa tayo ha. Nire-review ko lang kayo yung binigay ni sir. So level 6 po tayo. Meron tayong levels of measurement, brother. So levels of measurement. Okay? Levels of measurement, number 1 dyan guys is nominal. Okay? Nominal, ito ay naming lang siya. Okay? So, nag-name ka lang dyan. Example natin dyan is, my name is Sir Bohol. Naming lang yan. Okay? Ibig sabihin po, order. Order is not important. Order is not, naiintindihan nyo ba? Important. Yan. Hindi importante po yung order dyan, ha? Order is not important here. But example natin dito, yung my name is Sir Bohol, and the making of cell phones, ganyan. Kasi wala namang order. Order is not important. And number 2 is, meron tayo tinatawag na ordinal. This is ordinal. Okay. Ordinal, nominal is the lowest level of measurement. Lowest lang yan. Ordinal, it has specific. It has a specific order. Importante po ang order sa ating ordinal. From the word itself, ordinal, order, it has an order. Okay? And example dyan is the placement. Yung placement natin. Placement in contest. Contest po. For example, first place, second place, third place. Yan. Kung titingnan mo yung first place, the highest here is first place, followed by second place, followed by third place. And as sinabi ko kanina, it has an order. Ordinal is there is an order. You need to follow the order for you to be able to know that this is an ordinal. Placement in contest. Example pa is yung pamumuhay natin. We have the low-income families, the average, and the middle class, the middle income families. Ganyan. It has an order, right? So ganyan lang po yung ordinal. Sa nominal, hindi importante yung order. Meron tayong pang-apat. Wait lang, wala na tayong space. Kulangan ako ng space. So, meron pa tayong dalawa. Dito tayo sa pangatlo. Yung pangatlo, meron tayong interval. Interval natin, guys, there is, the keyword here, there is no starting point. So, wala siyang starting point. There is no zero starting point. Ibig sabihin, 0 has a value. Yan. Example dyan is temperature. The temperature. Temperature, because the temperature, even if it is 37.2 degree, even though if it is 18 degree and 0 degree, 0 has a value. Diba? Ang 0 degree has a value. There is no starting point. That is the key word when it comes to interval. Next. Ito naman yung last, the highest level of measurement. The highest level of measurement. This is the highest, which is the ratio. Okay? Ratio po is the highest. This is the highest level of measurement, and there is no starting point. There is starting point. There is 0 starting point po. Meron siyang starting point. Example po dyan is yung time, yung weight, weight natin, yung distance, and then how about the temperature? Yeah. And then that's not temperature, because temperature is under interval. Time, weight, distance, and such. Right? So para mas maintindihan ninyo, magbibigay ako ng example. Ulitin natin. Going to data presentation has 3 models. Textual, it's all about the text. Tabular, it's all about table. Graphical, it's all about visual presentation like pie graph, bar graph, and such. Statistics, it is a collecting, gathering, interpreting, organizing the data. We have 2 branches of the statistics, descriptive, inferential. Descriptive, it's all about describing the data. Inferential, it is giving of our predictions. And we have the so-called data. When we say data, guys, it's a set of facts of information about things. And we have 2 types of data of day number 6, categorical and numerical. And we have 2 types of research, quali and quanti. And we have the so-called 2 types of variables, or under numerical value, and under numerical data, or classifying of numerical data, we have discrete and continuous. Okay, discrete has a limit, or we can obtain it by counting, or it gives you a whole number. With continuous naman, it can obtain by measuring, or it has a decimal always. Okay, and that's shortcut in identifying discrete or continuous. If it is discrete, there is always a word number. That is the shortcut. Next, if it is word by word yung binigay na example. Next, we have the levels of measurement. 4 yon. Nominal as a lowest level. And it is naming, categorizing lang yan. Order is not important. So kahit anong gawin nila, basta hindi importante yung order. Ordinal, dito na po magkakatalo ang order. Pero wala pang value yung order, ha? Wala pang value, expected value or number. But alam natin na, ma-identify natin na mayroon silang order kasi alam natin yung alam natin yung mas mataas sa compared natin sa mas mababa. Champion, just like in Olympics, meron tayong gold, silver, and bronze. So alam natin na ang gold is first, and the silver is second, and the bronze is third. So that is the ordinal. Itong interval naman, there is no 0 starting point. Ibig sabihin yung 0, mayroon siyang value. Just like this. 0 degree, kapag 0 degree yung aircon, di ang lamig-lamig, di ba? Ibaba mo yung aircon, itaas mo yung aircon. Sabi na. Ratio. Highest level of measurement, there is 0 starting point. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang, ang time pwede siyang magkaroon ng 0, ang weight pwede kang magkaroon ng walang bigat, ang distansya pwede kang magkaroon ng walang distansya, and etc. Okay? So, tingnan natin. Ang una, ang gagawin natin dito sa una, the first one is we're going to identify the type of data. Each column has categorical and numerical. Kapag sinabi mong categorical, that's it. Kapag sinabi mong namang numerical, dapat i-identify mo kung D or CS. D for discrete, CS for continuous. Okay. Itong number 1, sasagutin ko ha. Number 1, may word na number. Anong sabi ko sa inyo kapag may word na number? Ang sagot dyan lagi is discrete. Okay? Ang kapag sinabi mong categorical, kapag sinabi mong numerical, Categorical, guys, is wala po siyang value. Numerical has value. Since we are talking about numbers here, so this is numerical. Ngayon, pag numerical siya, identify natin siya kung discrete or continuous. Since may word na number, discrete po ang sagot. So, we're going to write D here. So, numerical siya, pero discrete. Okay? Next. Sa number 2 naman, the telephone area code clients in Metro Manila. So, this, hindi po importante yung number dito. Telephone area code of clients in Metro Manila, that is under categorical. Why? Kasi numerical po yan. Numerical, wala pong kinalaman ang value sa ating number 2. Kaya hindi po siya numerical. Categorical na siya kasi telephone area code. Parang sa atin, sa Pilipinas. Sa Pilipinas, sa Dagupan, ang zip code natin is 2400. Sa Mangaldan, 2432. So wala namang kinalaman yung number doon. Okay? It is also categorizing, naming, so it is under categorical, number 2. Ito namang number 3, since there's a word temperature, guys, kapag may temperature, it has a number, so that's why the answer should be numerical. Then sabihin natin kung continuous or discrete. Ang sagot natin dito should be continuous because temperature has a decimal. So continuous po yan, CS. Next, number 4 naman, the ranking of 5 employees in a certain department. There's a word ranking. So since ranking po niyan, under siya ng categorical. Okay? Next, number 5, the volume of soft drinks. Okay, since volume of soft drinks, ml po yan. ml, may tubig po yan. Ibig sabihin may value yung tubig. Diba? Kapag umiinom ka ng soft drinks, may mga naka-level doon na 1.5 liters, 500 ml. So there is a value, so numerical siya. But since sinabi ko kanina, 1.5 liters, 1.5 sir, may decimal siya sir. So ibig sabihin continuous. Next, how about the sales in pesos at the local pizza house every month? So since there is a word pesos, expected po si value. Alright? So yes, expected po si value, numerical siya, but is it discrete or continuous? Anyone? Can you please give your answer in chat box or open your microphone in number 6? Is it continuous or discrete?
Continuous, sir.
Continuous. Can you please type your answer po para makita ko yung pangalan ng sagot? Sabi ni Raven Tagulaw, CS. Sabi ni Avi is CS. Avi Nichols Villa. Sabi ni Jay Bugarin is CS. Sabi ni Mark CS. So, lahat ng inyong mga sagot ay mali. So dapat ang sagot niyo dyan discrete. Why? Kasi nga naka-pesos siya. Kailan siya magiging decimal? Kapag centavos. Gets niyo ba? Pesos po, sabi niya pesos. Di ba kapag sinabi mong pesos, walang decimal yan. So discrete po yan. Ha? Numerical siya ng discrete. Okay? Next, number 7. The number of tickets, there's a word number, so expected po yung value, pero discrete siya. Kasi there's a word number, ibig sabihin, as may limit siya. Whole number yon. Okay. Next, number 8 naman. Okay. The length of the roof is 154 centimeter. Okay. How about number 8? Anyone from the class? Can you please try to answer number 8? What is the answer in number 8? Please
Numerical,
try.
sir.
So according to Prince is CS. If it is CS, dapat numerical yung sagot.
Numerical,
Sabihin ka
sir.
NCS, ND, NCS, ND. Ganun. Okay. NCS, ND. Okay. So ang nakita kong nauna dito is si Zay Bugarin. Check natin. Si Jay Bugarin, NCS. Si Abby, NCS. So pare-pares na kayo NCS. Or since we're talking about the length here, so expected po yung value. So that is numerical. But ano kaya? Is it CS or discrete? The answer here is CS because sa 154 centimeter na yan, okay, sa 154 centimeter na yan, from 0 to 154 centimeter, ibig sabihin may mga decimal yan sa mga pagitan nila. So CS po yan. So congratulations to, sino nauna dito? Bugarin. Jay Bugarin, what is your block, Bugarin? What is
Block
your
10,
block?
sir.
9 or
Block
10?
10 po. 10 po, 10.
Anong nangyayari sa block 9 ko? Patal ba, block 9?
Sir, nakukupal na ata, sir. Or
Ha?
natutulog, sir.
Tutulog.
Natutulog, sir. Natutulog
Walang
na.
kakabangon daw.
Ugit kayo. Hinahanap si Kibuloy. Sumuko na si Kibuloy. Natagpuan siya sa Inidoro. Tagpuan siya sa tunnel. Okay, dito na. Di ba, meron tayong levels of measurement. Ano yung 4 ng levels of measurement? Number 1 is nominal. Meron tayong ordinal. Meron tayong ratio at interval. Okay? Kung titignan nyo tong levels of measurement, yung ratio yung ratio po is under niya ng numerical. Okay? Yung interval naman under niya ng numerical kasi may mga value. Yung nominal at ordinal, yan ay under siya ng categorical. Okay? Categorical. So, I hope nag-gets to siya. Categorical, under niya si nominal and ordinal. Numerical, pasok si interval at pasok si ratio kasi may mga value yung mga yan. Okay, ngayon naman, identify natin kung anong levels of measurement. Okay? Yan natin. Okay, number 1. The number of quarts of milk and a family drinks in a month. Is it since it is number, so it's either ratio or interval. Answer, is it interval or ratio? Is it I or R? Number 1. I need to type your answer. Sabi ni Mark, R. Sabi ni Raven, I, sir. Sabi ni Harrison, I. Okay. Ask natin si Mark. Mark, why is it your answer is ratio? Why is it ratio? Balikan natin yung definition ng ratio, guys. The ratio is highest level. There is 0 starting point. Example niya is time, weight, distance, etc. So what is the answer number 1? Why is it your answer is R? Because based from the in-call messages, you are the different. Different po yung sagot mo kay Raven, Harrison, and John Franklin. So why is it R? Mark, Christian. Paano mo nasabing R yung number 1? Mark. Sir, because yung interval pang temperature lang. Yung interval pang temperature lang. Hindi naman lahat. Yung interval hindi naman lahat. Pero your answer is correct. So I will give you the point. So Mark got the correct answer. Mark Tagulaw. Tagulaw is from block, I think you are block 10 eh. Tama? Block 10 ka, Mark? Hello? Mark, block 10 ka ba?
Sir, yes sir po. Block 10. Mark Christian Versailles po.
Okay, okay. Ay, mali yung nasulat ko. Mark, si Raven pala yun. Tagulaw yung nasulat ko. Versailles pala. Ayan. The answer here is R because when you say quarts of milk for guys, meron po yung 0. Okay? Meron siyang starting point na 0. Okay? So, meron siyang starting point na 0, 0 quarts, 1 quarts, 2 quarts, 1 quart, 2 quarts, 3 quarts. Okay? Next, number 2. The telephone area code of clients in Metro Manila. So, this is nominal. Very good, Katrina. Nominal. Okay, Katrina got the correct answer, so I will give you the points na now. Katrina. Katrina diba? Okay, try nyo nga number 3. Oh, go. Block 9 to Katrina. Si Adrian, number 3, your answer is interval. Sabi ni JR, sabi ni Rosel, interval. Sabi ni Mark, nominal. Ano nominal, interval? Isa lang. Anong sagot sa number 3? So, ang nauna dito is si Adrian Lopez. Lopez, ano yung section mo? Adrian, block 9. So, the answer here is interval because we're talking about the temperature. Next, how about number 4? What is the answer number 4? Go. All right, Joanna Agustin got the correct answer. Joanna Agustin. Joanna Agustin from block what? Block? Anong block mo? Joanna? Block 9. Okay, block 9. Next. Very good. Number 4, ang sagot natin dyan is ordinal. Kasi nga, meron tayong good, average, and poor. Ranking po. So, ordinal po yan. Next. How about number 5? Volume of soft drinks. So, sabi ni Prince, Joanna, after ni Joanna, ang sumagot si Mark. Block 10. Mark Verceles ng block 10. Sabi niya sa number 5, lagyan niyo ng number para makita ko. So the volume of soft drinks is very good. It's R. Why is it R? Because meron tayong, pag naubos mo na yung soft drinks mo, di 0 starting point, di ba? So Mark Verceles times 2 na siya. Next, number 6 naman, go. Okay, nominal. John Franklin, 6 is ratio. Si Mark, sabi niya dito, number 6 si Mark, ratio daw. The sales and pesos at the local pizza. So, nauna na naman si Mark. The answer here is R. Kasi nga, sales yan. Ibig sabihin, may starting point ang pera. Diba? May pagkakataon na wala tayong pera, starting point. Yon. So, times 3 na si Mark. Next. Number 7. Tama ka ng Mark, sila na din. Number 7 naman. Bigyan na natin kay Katrina. So, ang sumunod kay Mark, si Katrina. Tama po. Kasi nga, there's a word number of tickets sold. Ibig sabihin po, mayroon siyang 0 starting point. Pwedeng walang benta. So, ibigay natin yan kay Katrina. Yes. Next, number 8 naman. Wow, ang bilis nyo naman. Nauna dito si Prince. Sabi ni Prince, ratio po yung sagot. Very good. The answer here is ratio. Kasi nga, length. Ibig sabihin, merong starting point ang length. Kasi di ba 0 cm, 1 cm, ganyan. Mag-uumpisa ka sa 0 para makuha mo yung 154. So, Prince, anong block mo, Prince? I think block 10 ka. Prince. Oh, sabi ko na, block 10. Familiar sa akin yung mga pangalan ng block 9 kasi advisor nila ako eh. Yan. O, di ba? And that is module number 6. As simple as that. Naintindihan ba? Wala bang palakpakan dyan, guys? Palakpakan naman ngayon dyan para mabuhay naman ako. Next. O, ito naman. Ito. Ako na ang sasagot ha. Dito, sasabihin natin kung discrete or continuous. Lahat ng makikita nyong number, kung may nakita kayong number, anong sagot? Discrete. Oh, shortcut. May word na number. There's a word number. May number. May number. O, di ba? So, ano yung mga sagot dyan? Discrete. O, yan. So, alam, may 4 points ka na. Ngayon, weight. Time. O, yung weight, automatic may decimal yan. Kaya continuous. Yung time, may decimal ang time. Ang student's IQ, anong sagot dyan sa student's IQ? Is it discrete or continuous?
Discrete, sir.
Ang sagot?
Discrete, sir.
Discrete, sir.
Discrete, sir.
Discrete. Kasi sa IQ, ang kapoy decimal yung IQ, ha? Tandaan nyo tan. Katunayan sa discrete. Ni average weight. Ibig sabihin, walay decimal po tan. Pagkatulad naman ni sinabi niya na to, no? 120.22. Ni length. Length, di ba? May length of time. Pwedeng maging 13.2 minutes. Kaya discrete yan. Ay, continuous yan. Ito naman, temperature, di ba? 37.5, yung init, di continuous. Di ba? Ganyan lang yan. Ngayon naman, kayo naman ang sasagot. Screenshot nyo to. Ako muna. Which one is most appropriate? Nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio? Ito, my name is Kan. Ibig sabihin po yan, nagpapangalan ka lang nominal. Di ba? Pangalan. Nominal. I am 40 years old. 40 years old. I am 40 years old. May sinabi siyang years old. Meron siyang value. May value po yan. Ibig sabihin, it's either interval or ratio. Since taon ang pinag-uusapan dito, may starting point po ang taon ha. Edad ang pinag-uusapan. Meron tayong 0 years, di ba? So, dapat ang sagot mo dyan, ratio. Kasi meron tayong 0 year. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Kaya ratio po ang sagot dyan, ha? Next, ito naman, which one is the most appropriate? Nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio? Siyempre, interval yan. Interval po yan. Kasi walang starting point po ang mga years natin na 2022. Kahit nung unang panahon pa, wala namang 0, di ba? AD, BC, ganun, may before Christ. Kahit noon pa may mga BC na sila, before Christ. Yan. Kaya interval pa rin yan. Basta may mga ganitong atake, ay ganitong question, automatic interval yan. Next, ito naman. Ito yung sasagutan ninyo ha. Blazer size, the weight. Picturean nyo na si Ren. Picturean nyo na. Hindi nyo naman siya ipapasa ngayon. Picturean nyo na lang. Next time nyo na lang ipasa. Number 6 sa face-to-face natin. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Huwag kayong maglala dahil isasend ko to sa GC natin para makita nyo ulit. Ito naman yung 11 to 15. Okay? 11, 13, 14, 15. Ito, sasabihin nyo lang kung anong level of measurement. Kung nominal siya, ordinal, interval, ratio. Example. Example sabihin nga, anong sagot sa number 15? Okay, type your answer. Go. Okay. Nangunguna si Mark palagi Ang sagot dyan is R. Kasi nga, time. Di ba meron tayong starting point sa time? So, R yan. Mark, ano nang 3 times ka na dito, ibigay na natin kay Rochelle Soriano. Anong section mo, Rochelle Soriano?
Black 9 po.
Okay, black. Okay, so kayo na bahala sa number 1 to 14. Pero ilagay nyo pa rin yung sagot sa number 15 na R para kasi 1 point yan. Okay, next. Ito naman. Diba sinabi ko kanina sa inyo, ang categorical and numerical data is 2 types of data. Yung sinabi nyo na quali and quanti sa research yun. Itong nominal, ordinal, sakop niya si categorical. Sinabi ko yan kanina, di ba? Interval naman ng ratio kasi yung may mga numbers yan. Kaya under siya ng numerical. Okay? Ito naman, ito yung sasagutan ninyo. Identify if it is discrete or continuous. Sagutan nyo yan, 1 to 10. Okay, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Sundan nyo lang yung pattern na ginawa ko sa inyo. Yung may word na number, automatic discrete ang sagot. Okay? So, ito yung sasagutan ninyo din Next, ito naman. Nandito na tayo sa graphs. Different graphical presentations. Okay. Ang una ng kinds of graph po tayo, meron tayong tinatawag na bar graph. Okay? Yung bar graph po, yan yung mga solid bars na kung saan this is effective for discrete variables. Okay? Ano ba ang based from the physical appearance of bar graph, guys? Meron siyang gaps. Tingnan nyo mabuti, may gaps yan, ha? Basta pag bar graph may gaps. Then, ano ba yung keyword, sir? Comparing of 2 or more categories. Again, what is the keyword? Comparing of 2 or more categories. Ano pa? Meron siyang gaps, sir. May gaps. Okay? Next. Sagutin nyo. Which of the following is not an appropriate application for a bar graph? Type your answer now. Go. Sabi ni Jomar, C. Sabi ni Mark, D. Sabi ni Harrison, sabi ni Adrian, B. Sabi ni Joanna, C. Sabi ni Katrina, C. Sabi ni Rosel, A. Mhm. Si Mark lang ang nakakuha ng sagot and si Raven Tagulaw. Okay? So, ayan, 4 times na si Mark. Si Mark got the correct answer. The answer should be letter D. Why? Explain natin. Indicating the number of pets owned by different families. Di ba may comparison dyan? Oh, number of pets, oh. O, i-compare. Si Jomar, mayroon siyang pets na na 7. Si Mark, mayroon siyang 10. Oh, there's a comparison. Next, there's a word comparing. That's the keyword. So, pwede yan, pwede yan. Sabi niya kasi sa question, which the following is not? Ano yung hindi pwede? Next, letter C naman, discovering people's preferred colors. Okay, si Mark gusto niya blue. Si Jomar gusto niya green. Sir Bol gusto niya ng white. O, di ba? May comparison yon. Next, dito naman, illustrating the speed of car. O, speed of a car, illustrating, hindi naman siya comparing. Illustrating, ibig sabihin yan yung may mga ganyan, linya-linya. Tama? Di ba? Nagbabago-bago yan. May linya-linya yan. Changes over time or changes continuously. Ibig sabihin, line graph. Line graph yan. Very good, letter D. Yan yung susunod, line graph. Di ba? Line graph kasi nagpapakita siya ng trends. What is the keyword? Changes over time. Continuously. Continuous. Changes continuously. It shows trends over a period of time. Right? That's the keyword. Yun lang. Yun lang yung tatandaan ninyo. Wala nang iba. Yan yung mabuti. Type your answer. Go! Raven, mali ka na naman. Ano ba yan? Si Mark na naman na nakakuha. Mark, ibigay natin kay Prince, ha? Prince Cabrera, anong block mo? Block 10. Alright? The answer is letter B. Kitang-kita, no? Ano bang sabi ko sa inyo? Continuously. Ano ba yan? Continuously. Next. Ano lang, keyword lang. That's shortcut. Tawag yan. Pie graph. Ano bang tatandaan natin sa pie graph? Okay? Yung pie graph po is, ang keyword natin dito is total. Or all. Or whole. Yan yung mga keyword. So, ano magiging sagot dito? What type of graph should be utilized if its value is displayed in relation to the total or whole quantity? Siyempre, pie graph. Okay? Yung keyword sinabi ko na ito sa taas. So, total, whole, ayan. So, pie graph po ang ginagamit kapag relation of total or whole quantity. Next. Ito naman is, ito yung tinatawag natin picture. Okay, pictograph. Pictograph, nagpapakita lang yan ng mga pictures. Okay? Fun and interesting way. That's it. Yun lang yan. Next. Ito naman is, para siyang bar graph. Kasi nga, special type siya ng bar graph. Special type siya ng bar graph, pero ano ba ang pinagkaiba niya? So, can you please nandiyan na yung, nalagay ko na yung meaning niya pa. Sorry. No gaps. Kung babalikan mo yung appearance ng bar graph, guys, tingnan nyo yung bar graph. Sinabi ko sa inyo, binigandiin ko yon, which is the no gaps. There is a gaps. Okay? But when it comes to histogram or histograph, there is no graph. There is no gaps. So kung papansin niyo, dikit-dikit yan. There is no gaps. That is the difference of bar graph and histogram. Okay? What is the keyword? Distribution. What is the keyword? Distribution. Keywords are distribution. Keywords are distribution. And now, what is the answer here? Diba? Sino bang mabilis magpindot? Si Mark ulit. Si Mark na lang palagi. Sinong sumunod kay Mark? Si Katrina ang sumunod. Okay, bibigay natin ilan na pa si Katrina. Katrina. Yan na yung nasa book mo dito. Saan yung pangalan mo? Times na pala rin. Sino ba yung sumunod kay Katrina? Sige, bigyan natin kay Katrina. Si times. Yeah, times 3 na. Next, the answer here is distribution. Anong keyword ng histogram? Distribution. Next. Next is, ito ang pinagkaiba ng histogram sa bar chart. Histogram, there is no gaps. Bar chart, there is a gaps. O, di ba? Ang simple-simple. Wala kayong kumakain ng mani. Next. Ito naman, ang tawag dito is scatter. Yung gustong-gusto yung sugal sa cellphone, scatter. Di ba? Scatter plots. Scatter plots, what is the keyword here? Correlation. Correlation or two different things related. Related, correlation, correlated, and gumagamit siya ng plots. Okay? Ayan natin kung sino mabilis sumagot. What is the answer here? Okay, si Mark Moreno. Mark Moreno ang nauna. Hindi, si RJ pala. Magbanwa. RJ got the correct answer. RJ Magbanwa. Magbanwa. Anong block mo, RJ?
Sir, Block 9.
Block 9 ka. Okay, the answer here is letter C because of the word correlation. Diba? Oh, dinadiscuss mo agad. Na-discuss natin agad ang number 6 and number 7. Oh, yun na. Yun na ang 6 and 7. Wala bang palakpakan dyan, guys? So, ipapas nyo yung activity nyo sa Friday. Ito. Yun na yun. Yun lang yung mga importante na kailangan nyo aralin. Kung ano yung tinuturo ko, yun lang yung mga importante. Yan, ito lang. Ito ang sasagutan nyo. 8, 9, and 10, 1, 2, 7. Tapos ito, yung 1 to 50. Sisend ko na lang ito sa...
Sir, pasin na lang.
Sige. Okay, that's all for today, guys. That's all for today. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Sir, bye, sir.
Video lesson natin, meron
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yung video lesson meron yan, i-send ko sa GC natin kapag nag...
Sir, God bless.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Merry Christmas,
Bye-bye.
sir.